Hey, what's up guys? I'm Juan Espinoza, I'm the owner of Bud Cuts, and we're here with the garage. As Bud Cuts, I'm a barber, but we're kind of a little bit more than just cutting hair. We do full service haircuts, but we also like to make a solid connection with you guys, make sure that we're providing the best service possible, as well as just creating an environment where people can come in, just chill, just hang out, not worry about being judged, not worry about the barber's gonna be acting weird, whatever. We just want to create an environment that is welcoming for you guys. The idea of Bud Cuts was kind of like, I need to create a brand, something that could also be not an alter ego, but just like a extension of myself. Yeah, I'm Juan, but also I wanted to be cutting hair as Bud Cuts. You know, all my friends used to call me Bud back in high school, and I wanted like the kind of classic cliche cuts in it, and I had a Z at the beginning, but then, you know, slowly changed it. Garage did its thing, made my first logo ever happen. It was pretty awesome. That's how we made Bud Cuts. Man, if I wasn't cutting hair, honestly, I think I'd be back in the physical therapy field. That's one thing that I really miss. Before I started cutting hair, I was working in physical therapy as a technician. I did that for a few years, and that was like a good concrete foundation for me to be able to make a better connection with people cutting hair. So it'd be good to go back to that. I wish I would have known to start sooner. You know, everyone says like, oh, you just gotta do it, and you never feel like you're fully ready. But if I would have listened the first time someone was like, dude, go do this, I would have done it, you know? I feel like there's a lot of like assumptions or stereotypes within barbershops. Being a quote unquote new age barber, people come in here and they try to walk in, and it's like, we don't really do that anymore. You know, times are kind of changing, and I guess the assumption that we can just take you whenever you want isn't really the thing anymore. You know, you got to set an appointment and you got to make time for it, because we're providing a solid service for you guys. So I think the assumption that, you know, walk-ins are still a thing really isn't. You know, you gotta set an appointment, man. What's coming up for me, man? Honestly, I feel like I put a few years of hard work here. I've been grinding, I've been trying to fill up the books and just build solid foundation. Again, I know it's still work in progress and I'm not really where I wanna be, but I'm at a point where I can fully relax. I can enjoy my life. I got kids, you know. What's next for me is just chilling with my kids, man. I got the concrete here. I got to build a foundation at home and just make sure that everything is good. You know, when I started Bud Cuts, I wanted to get to a point where I could just focus on my personal life, man. When I started it, I didn't have kids. You know, 7, 8 years in, now I got kids. Time to just chill and enjoy life. If you want to support us, man, just, you know, check out the Instagram, shoot us a like, shoot us a follow, whatever you got to do. Book an appointment. If you already got a barber, you know, take care of that yourself. Refer somebody. You know, there's always people who are looking for a shop that's different, that has the alternative feel, that's, you know, more welcoming. We're not a big shop. There's 2 of us in here. Just support the shop, dude. Black Hat Barbershop. You can book with Bud Cuts, book with Ryan. It don't matter. That's one way you can support us. This has been Juan, owner of Bud Cuts with Off the Ground. We'll catch you later, man. Peace.